Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to hit you up with a little coral demonstration. How to frag.
GSP.
Green Star Polyp, baby. Let's get right into this. Allie, what's going on?
All right, so as you guys know, we're moving and within the next couple months, and we're starting by taking down these two tanks. We got the 120 and the 180 gallon here. And on the bottom, if you've been in here, on the bottom of the 120 was all GSP at one point.
All right here, it's now gone.
It's all gone. We ripped it off the bottom. It comes right off in a nice big sheet, just like this. So I'm just going around and I'm fragging it, and it's super easy. People ask me all the time, like, you know, if they have it on an island and it starts to grow out, they're like, what do I do? It's very easy. You just do this. Boop. Doesn't hurt it. It totally is fine. Just comes right off. It's very easy. And it doesn't hurt the coral at all. It grows perfectly fine. I mean, it's hard to really hurt GSP.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Very easy. It's an awesome coral. If you got to keep it contained. You know, if you have it on your live rock, it's going to grow on all your live rock, and it's really hard to get off of that because it grows in all the crevices. And even if you are able to peel it off, if you leave even a teeny bit of the foot or like any of this, like even the smallest little bit, it will take hold and it'll just grow back. So if you are going to keep GSP, I highly recommend keeping it on its own little island. So if you have a rock on your sand bed, you put it right on there, glue it on there, and it'll cover that rock completely. And as it starts to grow out onto the sand bed, which it will as it runs out of room, you know, it'll start looking for other places. You just go around the edge of the rock and you just pull it off like that. And you bring us the pieces or whatever. And very simple. You could put, glue it to the back wall of your tank too and let it take over. But if you have your rocks leaning against the back wall, it will grow onto the rocks, which now it's not contained anymore, defeating the purpose. Or you can keep it on the bottom, kind of like how we had it. You just have to make sure you're on top of making sure it doesn't get too close to your rocks. But it's a great coral. It's a beautiful coral. I think it's really underrated because it's like a beginner. But it's really awesome. And as long as it's by itself, it's great.
So if you guys are at home and you got a bunch of GSP that you're trying to frag, it's growing like crazy, and you're like, well, I peeled the pieces off that are starting to grow over my sand bed, they're starting to get onto my rock or whatever. What do I do with them now? Well, Allie said you can bring them here to the shop, or if you got the space and you have some sort of system that you can frag them or put them on frag plugs, Allie's going to talk about now how to go about fragging and propagating your GSP the correct way onto a propagation plug.
So you just take some reef glue, or honestly any cyanoacrylate adhesive, so any gel super glue will work. And you just take find a good one here. Just take the frag plug, load it up with glue. Chris says I always have a ton of glue on everything, but hey, it doesn't fall off. So right on there, put it under the water. Because the water actually helps get the glue to stick, so it is water activated, I guess. But yeah, very easy, very simple.
And there you go. GSP frag.
It does take a couple days to open up. You know, it's not going to open up right away because it is a tiny bit stressful for the coral to be ripped apart. But within a couple days, it'll be back open again and happy. I noticed that when I frag mine, that's on the island I have it on, when I pull off the pieces, it does close up for the day. But by the next day, it's all open again. So that's the one thing with GSP that's really good is a lot of times we call it the canary because it will tell you if something's off in your tank. It will close up. It's super hardy and it can survive practically anything, but it is sensitive. So even though it will live, it will tell you if something's wrong. So you'll notice if your GSP is closed up, but everything else is kind of looking okay, something's off. Because sometimes it'll take other corals a little bit longer to, see the effects of something, but the GSP will usually right away will tell you if something's off. So test your water. If you start to see it closed up and it's not opening, there's probably a problem.
For days on end. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's for the day, don't worry about it. But if there's a few days it's going by and it won't open, there's probably something off and you might want to check. But it's an awesome coral. I love it.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us on another episode today on OSA Aquatics TV. This little informational video on how to frag your GSP. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Allie?
Keep on reefing, baby.